Alright, so this next course here is understanding command line basics. So if you haven't done so already, boot up your OpenSUSE machine and log into GNOME or KDE. I'm in KDE if you want to do the same as me. Next we're going to open up a terminal window. Let's open up console. You should know this from the last course. And then we're going to change to our temp directory, cp/tmp. And now you see right after the UIM prompt, it's going to leave me at /temp. Alright. So we're going to display the name of our working directory, and that's print working directory /temp. Okay, so next we're going to change to our home directory, and we're going to change CD for change directory, space, and tilde. That's the squiggly line, usually top left corner of the keyboard if you have a regular QWERTY. Hit enter, and now you see we're no longer in the temp directory, we're back at our home directory. Alright, now we can display the name of the current directory. Again, by print working directory. There you go, home some dude, that's me. And then we're going to change to the user share doc directory. We're going to just type cd, change directory, space, usr, user, share, /doc. Oops. You want to do a slash there. And now you can look where we're at again. pwd, print working directory, user share doc. Alright. Now we're going to change to the last directory we're in, which was our home directory, but this time we're going to do, it's a command to just go to your last directory, which is cd and a dash that's right next to your 0 usually on the QWERTY. And there we are. We're back at home some dude. pwd, which shows the same thing. Alright, now we're going to display the content of the current directory by typing ls, and there you go. That lists everything in the directory. Now, we're going to display the content of the directory with a little bit more info this time, which includes hidden files with ls-a. And you can see there's more stuff in there. Now to view permissions and the file size of all the files in the current directory, we're going to type ls-la. And you're going to find that if you haven't done so already, that when you use this command, you'll be using it a lot in the future. Because you can see if there's a permissions error, what permissions are on which files here. And then if you needed to see any other options, we could do the old help, -- help after ls, and you can see more info on it. Alright, for our next exercise, we are going to create an empty file and view the content of a file by using commands such as touch, cat, less, more, head, and tail. Let me just make this a little bigger. Alrighty here. Alright, so we're going to remember where we're at. I'm in my home directory, some dude. Now I'm going to touch some _ file name, and what that's going to do is it's going to create me a file, and we can view that by typing ls. There it is. Some file name. Alright, so now we can get more about touch with the help command, -- help. And if we ever need help, we just refer to that. Now we're going to open up another terminal window. And I'm going to put this right next to it for now. And we're going to do log in as root now, the super user. So now we need a password for that. And then you see we're in there as root because the localhost prompt is red. So now we're going to display the content of the var log messages file by using the cat command, var, which is short for catalog, car. Var log ss pages, and again my typos, and you can see it's pretty long, you know, so when we look in the log messages. So you can see there's other ways to view it with cat, with help again, different switches we can run. I use cat frequently to see what's inside files. I have a feeling you will too. So now we're going to display the content of the same log messages by typing more. Oops. Log CSS. And then you can just tab complete once you have some of the word. We'll go over this a little bit more. It all varies on which else you have in that same directory. We'll go over that later. So var log messages. And you can see it pauses it for you. And you can keep going all the way down. And then hit Control-C to escape if you don't want to go all the way to the bottom. And find more on more. What are you going to do? More help on more. Give me some more help. All right, more dash help. Now we're going to do the opposite of more and do less. Var log CSS. And again, we can scroll through it. While we're in here, you can see that we can scroll down, or we can find the first occurrence of the word root by typing /root. And there it is right there. That's the first occurrence. Find the next occurrence by typing N. And it highlights the next occurrences. Now we're going to navigate through the output by using the cursor, page up and page down keys. Page up, page down, go through here, just like your arrows. And when we're done here, it's not Control-C, it is actually Q. So you'll find that some things use Control-C to exit and some use Q. Just Q for quit. Alright, now we're going to view some less options. You guessed it. Oh. And there's a lot more for less. And then press Q when done. All right, so now we're going to display the first 5 lines of the var log messages. And we do that by typing head-n 5 var log messages. And there you go. It trims the output a little bit. So if you're just looking for something at the beginning of a file or something at the end of a file, this is how you would do it. So again, we could do head / help. This is to get the switches on this command. Alright, so now we're going to view a continuously updated display of the last lines of the var log messages file by typing tail -f / var log messages. Now we're going to arrange this window so we can see both here. And then we're going to go back to the first window we have. Now from the first window, we're going to try and log in as root again, but this time we're going to do a wrong password. And then you can see back in this terminal window where it failed to log into root from some dude. In the first window, we're going to log in as root with the root password now. And then you can view it in the log messages file. That session opened for root by user some dude. Alright, so we can stop the tail process by doing Control-C because we're done with that. And then we're going to log out by typing exit. And we can also do tail -- help, just like the other files. We're going to always use help to get options for the tail command. Tail is pretty useful. I use it somewhat frequently.